delegation. How do you feel about the hurricane?
Well, I have relatives in Louisiana, and they're doing fine, and they've called me and they said, Tammy, we're so proud of you because we know that you're up there representing the working people of the United States of America, conservative people who work hard, and they're real proud of me for being here.
How do you feel about the truncated or shortened convention here? Is it the right thing to do?
Yes, I do. I think it's very wise. They made a wise decision. We're still doing the job of the people today. We didn't stop because of the hurricane. We made some adjustments, and I think they were right.
Are you disappointed that President Bush didn't come down?
Of course. I love my President Bush. I am disappointed, but I feel that he did what he needed to do. He was the President of the United States. He has to be where he needs to be.
And how do you feel about John McCain's ability to handle a natural disaster like this?
I think that he will do a great job. I think that that will not be a problem for him, and I think he's where he needs to be right now in Mississippi.
And as a great state, just like Alaska, how do you feel about his selection of Sarah Palin?
I think Miss Palin's great. I think that was a wonderful pick. At first, I was surprised like everyone else. I was like, who is she? That's, I think I know who she is. Is she from Alaska, right? It took a few minutes, and then when I heard her speak, I think it was wonderful. I think it was a wonderful choice.
And what issues if you had to list your top 3 issues, what would those be?
I'm a small business owner, so taxes, of course, is my number one. Immigration, because I live in Texas, that's a big issue for me, and I'm pro-life, and I believe that every human life should be just...
And what's your name, ma'am?
Tammy Stern.
Republican Party, Jim Herring.
Well, how are your people doing?
Well, we are, of course, very mindful of the devastating blow that has been administered to many parts of the Gulf Coast area. We were fortunate this time, although we have had some damage and it's still occurring. It's nothing to compare with what we had with Katrina 3 years ago. Our people are, of course, here we have a job to do, and that's to nominate the next president and vice president of the United States. And we're pleased and honored to be here to do that. And at the same time, our great governor is down there making sure that everyone is safe and secure to the extent possible.
Do you believe that Senator McCain is prepared to be a commander-in-chief and handle a disaster like this?
Without a doubt. I think Senator McCain has shown that he has courage, vision, and good judgment in a variety of ways, and we're very excited about the prospect of him being elected our next president.
Are you disappointed that this is a truncated convention, a shorter, smaller convention, and do you think that's the right thing?
Well, we need to be respectful of what's happening and the devastation that is occurring down there. We in Mississippi, of all people, know what it's like to take a blow like that. So I think it's appropriate that we show restraint and make sure that we do everything we can to help those that are less fortunate than we are.
How do you feel about Governor Palin? Was she the right pick?
As far as Mississippians are concerned, it has electrified our Republican women in Mississippi. It's energized them. Here's one of them right here, a great Republican woman from Mississippi. She's from the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and you might want to interview her.
I would love to. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Ma'am, storm coming in tonight.
Well, of course, we were very anxious about it. I live in Mississippi. We look like we're going to be okay in Mississippi. But certainly, our thoughts and prayers are with the people over in Louisiana. They went through Katrina like we did and had a terrible devastation. And I just don't really wish that on anyone. And I'm hoping that it'll be better than any of us thought it would be, particularly yesterday when we really thought it would be quite disastrous. I'm hoping it will be better and that things will not be as bad as we thought they were.
How do you feel about Senator McCain's ability to be a commander-in-chief, a leader in a time of crisis?
I feel very good about it. Senator McCain is a proven leader. He's a courageous man. He's a truthful man. And I think he will always do what he thinks is the right thing to do. And I feel absolutely confident that he can handle the crisis, any kind of crisis that our country would face.
And how do you feel about Governor Palin? Is she the right person for the job?
I absolutely love her. I mean, from what I know about her. I'm a mom. She's a mom, so I can identify with her on that level. And I know that being a mom's a pretty tough job. And if you can be a mom, you can do a lot of things. Then, of course, she also has some good experience by being governor of Alaska. And I just think she's a very warm person, and I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about it because I knew very little about her before, and as I find more and more about her, I really do like her.
If you had to list your top 3 issues, what would those be?
Well, I'm pro-life, so that would certainly be one of my issues. I'm all about families, so anything that can make it easier to be a family would be my other issue. And then, of course, I think the security of our nation for our children and for our families would be my third issue.
Well, thank you very much. And what is your name?
Jeannie Lucky.
Thank you very much, Jeannie. We appreciate it.